Good morning. Friday, October 10th, 2025. We are in Cochem, Germany. Cochem, Germany. Get ready for a tour. Going to go see a castle, get dinner, see another castle.
Yeah. So
Is that where we're going?
The grapes,
I
if
don't know.
somebody just chance it.
I think it's pronounced Cochem, not Cochem, Cochem, or something like that. Original city wall, and it's Cochem, or best I can do, Gesundheit.
And the children don't want to do the vine throwing anymore. They are not standing like this, they are standing sideways. Yeah. And they also have a pair of scissors in their hand. Scissors, not knife.
They made Cochem to the most important center in the Middle North. And at this time, the castle was also enlarged and especially for this room in 19th century in their Renaissance style. And Renaissance means rebirth of antique forms. Renaissance loves symmetry. An example for the symmetry are these two walls, which means that patterns are burned in and then painted. We can see everywhere double-headed eagle. An eagle was a heraldic sign of German truth. And he had two heads, smaller in the dining room.
Wow, beautiful.
Mr. Louis René collected very beautiful pieces of furniture. You can see here on this side, it's a wardrobe from Cologne, 16th century. The walls are also not wallpaper, they're half painted. So here, Gothic style with the sharp pointed Gothic ceiling. In this room, I have an important task for you. There are two secret doors, two secret passages. Can you find them?
In this room?
So, yes, in this room, yes, you have right. Look around. And another one?
This one?
No, it should be a gap above. This door.
Obviously this
yes,
one.
yes, you have right. Yeah. There are two secret doors. I'm not going to open the first door. Behind the wall, there is a staircase leading up to the bedrooms. Yes, you opened it already. You can take this idea with you to your home. Yeah. It's a button here on the floor. It will be pressed and the door, thank you very much for your help, and the door will be opened. And on this place, I would say goodbye, see you later, on the marketplace. 4 cardinal virtues in Latin. It's simply for you. Justitia, justice. Fortitudo, fortitude. Temperanza, temperance. Yeah, original from the 16th century. So, there are 2 secret attributes. The first one and the second The castle as kept. This wild boar had a living weight of more than 200 kilos, 400 pounds, very huge. And I would like to tell you about these beautiful windows. Bull's-eye glass pane. We can see in the middle so-called bulges. It was the first technique to glaze the windows. Liquid glass was blown into the bubble. The relative size of the counts which ever had lived here. There are the names of the counts on the beautiful temple for memories.
Could you drink it?
There are 12 pillars on every side, 6, and they support this beautiful ceiling, stucco ceiling. Now please turn around, you can see above the big fireplace there are 2 animals. It's not a frog, it's not a frog or bear or monkey, it's a lion. Very nice helmet on the head and the visor is down. The animal is represented in the apple. It's mainly used to this castle as a summer residence till 1943. It is situated 100 meters over the Moser River. At the very beginning of our guided tour, I mentioned that the castle runs in Germany. It was a chain. It was conducted from below, not from here. It was a chain above water, on the water level, which it's a free-handed balcony. Please don't spend much time on it. Just take the pictures.
And so you're not walking the view all the way.
Good idea.
Thanks.
Oh no. I bet you that's a well.
So, dear guests, I showed you with a great pleasure 7 beautiful rooms on the first floor. Please have a look. The first 4 windows, we were in the dining room. How is it? Already have your own idea. So, you more than 100 meters. Please be careful of your glasses I turn on the light and you can see this spring closed. So it's not a Moser River, it's a spring. Slow, we try to keep silence. Maybe we can hear how the water drops.
Yeah, you got mad at somebody.
So, dear guests, our last station here on this place, I would like to pay your attention to this round tower. 4 by 8 meters, beautiful colorful mosaic representing Christopher, patron of travelers and drivers, your patron. Dear guests, on this place our guided tour to the end. Thank you very much for visiting us. Thank you very much for being I hope you have good memory of our castle and you take beautiful pictures with you to home. Please stay healthy and enjoy your stay in Germany. On the Mulder River.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
It is a knight, not a frog.
That's where it is.
And that's our ship.
Parece como una rana. Y uno ve el león.
Manta, look up.
There she is, look. That's a Merc, that's a white, she's a white, or the groom, one of the two. Is it white? And that means they're coming from Aachen, it's not here.
Wow.
So I don't know what happened to them.
That was an awkward trip going back.
Yes, that's what we're saying.
Inge, weißt du, wie viel die Gruppe hinter
She
dir
could have
hat?
just been engaged for a few years.
Weißt du, wie viel die
Ja,
Gruppe...
das so viele
Wow, that is
wie ich.
Der passt aber, die fahren mit dem Edgar zusammen.
Okay.
Und dann ist er
So
wieder,
this
dann
is
ist er
where
wieder
we
da.
are waiting here. In 1990s or 1984, the children. Have you guys been to Iceland? It's an interesting place to visit.
I'm sure it is.
A wine vending machine. Not in America.
You know all about.
Interesting in English and then in German. I don't know if I'm translating that, but I'm told this is the mustard factory. I thought it would be giant. Medium giant. Ist gut? Ja.
What?
It's a pretzel. It's good.
Anyway, so decided to have, you know, she was, I'll come with you on the cruise.
So this is a barge full of dresses and handbags and stuff. We are here on our balcony. It's not a balcony, what is it?
It's a veranda.
Whatever.
As you can see, we're going down.
Going down. Menswear, ladies' lingerie,
Notion.
sports equipment.
Bedding. And see how far down we go. Bye.
Goodbye, cruel world. It's a little chilly out here, isn't it?
Yeah, but it feels good. Yeah, we're in a pretty tight valley.
Missed it while I was changing clothes. I do not have to duck as we go into this bridge. Still Friday. Going to see the castle. Not that one.
I'm spoke.
With up to 14 meters in height and 4 meters thick at the base. And the tower is the only feature that was never destroyed as such. When they used catapults get people outside or into a castle to cause disease and so on during a siege, they had some really terrible ideas. 1622. Yeah, 30-year war, Louis XIV and Napoleon were the main culprits that actually damaged and destroyed the castles. Yeah, with two exceptions, Marksburg close by. These rifles were awesome. Looking around, look at the sheer size of the tower, 30 meters high. The walls are really there. And notice these round stones. They were also found in the moat during excavation work. And these are the kind of stones that they used to use. The large wood not only took the smoke, but often inside were hooks to hang up things, to smoke them, to conserve them, and again to protect from any animals. More to the water supplies in here. So on my left, 15 meters deep, and
Yes.
tell anybody about her plans, and in the end she even dared to enter the ruin. And in those days, this concrete spiraling staircase didn't exist. There was just a sort of makeshift wooden ladder. Whoever has been in the entrance hall of the Empire State Building in New York has actually stepped on this kind of colored marble. It was exported all over the world. Yeah. The Hermitage in St. Petersburg and the Kremlin in Moscow has this kind of marble as well. Furthermore, there's a beautiful chest with carvings on the front and a piece of paper above behind the arch. It's the oldest and most valuable piece in show. Magdeburg, for example, was looted for 3 days and 32,000 people died in 3 days. The 30-year war was the worst war until the 2 world wars. Half of the population died here in Germany. It's a big key to open it. You try the keyhole, it wouldn't fit. It's a mock keyhole. You actually have to press the secret lever here that opens the actual keyhole. And the boss is still to come. One movement of the key moves 11 locks simultaneously. It's a masterpiece of Switzerland of the time. So, we are moving on towards the Lights Hall. Notice this trunk here. They were really traveling light in those days. Are the ancestors of the Archdukes of Luxembourg. Now, when you go through the door into the Lights Hall, notice how different the interior was invented. They were probably covering the openings with animal eyes, hundreds of soldiers, captain and 15, maybe at the most good, and to keep the moist of the wet walls a bit at bay below various shaped helmets. The pear-shaped one here is the oldest one, and then we get to armor. And the life expectancy was a lot less than ours. 40, 45 was good. 2 next to the fireplace and 2 next to the cupboard with the porcelain. And the centerpiece here of the fireplace is painted in France. While he was at a safe distance when he looked at the castle, he was shot in the neck and he died. Once you are used to them, you can slide along way to feel like that. But please don't overdo it. Yeah. The next surprise in this room is actually that the walls are painted in this room. Bluish, grayish, and white. And the next amazing thing that catches everybody's eye in this room is actually the large painting of a beautiful young lady. Her great-great-granddaughter Elizabeth died at the age of 17. Well, at the age of much older, but in her 70th year of reign. Looking back, you see a nice long-faced clock here in the corner next to the door, about 250 years old. It not only shows the time, but the day, the weekday, the lunar phases, and you can set an alarm with it. And I'm told it's even in working order. And next to the windows, you see some light coming up, and we covered up the shaft there that we only discovered. Rembrandt and Van Dyck and small self-portraits, unfortunately not made by the masters themselves, we think by scholars, but we are ever so happy to have them here. And there's a beautiful Danish sewing box in the corner. The corpse is copper. On the surface, French furniture. Here, and the chairs here are from the famous Aubusson factory, all in pristine condition. Once you are in the room, look behind the door. Under this picture, you see a chest of drawers with silver fittings. And the little clock on top is also a beautiful example of time. And the best is still to come in this room. Have a look at this. This dollhouse is approximately 130 years old, so it's from the turn of the 19th to the 20th century. It was especially made for the 2 girls that you see in the picture here on the wall. Nothing has been added afterwards, so it's really pure down to the time. Thank you. Now, we have to leave the felt slippers in the hall where we found them. I can't leave them to you as a souvenir. We need them especially at this time of the year. Please leave them in the hall. My colleagues will rearrange them.
Salt box in every castle. You know why a salt box, and the box with a lock. Only the nobleman was allowed to take a handful of salt per day to give it to the cook, and that was the maximum they were allowed to use.
And here we are back at our ship, the Ama Anita. Wait a minute. We're getting on the wrong boat. We're getting on the wrong boat. But everybody's getting on it. we're getting right back off of it. Looks like our boat. Hardly noticed. Boat to boat.